Hi guys, and welcome to a quick look at what I've done so far with the Harrier. So let's start with the cockpit. So there it is, all done, ready to be put into a fuselage, which I'll do when I finish doing my videos for today. There's the front view. You can't see it too well, the lighting's awful. That's the front. I haven't put the eyes in because my brushes are all way too big for that and it'll just spoil it. But yeah, that's the side of it. Looking at it, you probably could sit back a bit more in the cockpit, but you know, as I do my kits, they're straight out of the box usually. There's the rear bit. You'll probably see that from the wheel well at the front, but I'm not too bothered because I probably won't be looking in the wheel well anyway. There's it from the top. Can't really see the instrument panel, but maybe a bit. Yeah, that's just a plain decal instrument panel. It's not the greatest anyone's ever seen. Catching the right light, you might be able to see it a bit. Yeah, that's alright. The decal went on fine for that. Put a coat of varnish over it to keep it sealed down and give it a nice shine. The pilot, see if it will focus, is the usual Airfix one. Nothing major different to it for the new tool, but whatever. There's a ejector pin mark there, but once it's all sealed up you won't be able to see that at all, so that's not bothering me at all. There's the pedals there, you can see. They're alright, even though you won't see them, they're still there, so good job from Airfix again. The sidewall detail here, if it'll focus and everything again, you can't really catch it, maybe a bit, but they were decals and they wouldn't sit, and every time I left them and went back to put the varnish over, they'd just peel straight off. So I left it and just put some paint over it. When the canopy's on, you're not really going to notice that it's just a bit of paint smeared around. So yeah, that's the cockpit. It's like I say, the bog standard cockpit you get. Just for peace of mind, I painted the bottom of it as well, just in case you can see it from the wheel well. Don't reckon you will, but just to be on the safe side. Now, as all my kits, I go backs and forwards. So there's one of the drop tanks. That's one coat of paint on each bit. So the tops have one coat, the pylons add a coat. So I'll probably go over it once more, maybe twice more, and then I'll do the bottom bit with all the masking tape and stuff. They went together fairly well. No major issues. It's just the glue going everywhere because I haven't got really precise glue, so I just got the scalpel out, scraped a bit of the glue off, and it looks fairly good now. So there's one, and again another, exactly the same. The missile launchers, I think they are, or something. I'm awful with the weapons, but yeah, that's one of them. The back's gunmetal, top's green, whatever colour green it's meant to be, 163 Humbrol, and the front's matte black. Can't really, there you can see the slots where all the missiles will be in. There's the other one, exactly the same again, one on each wing. As for the fuel tanks, here's part of the fuselage. I've already started painting them because I lost patience really, because when I go out to the shed to do some building, I'm going to be out here for an hour or two rather than about 5 minutes, just paint one thing and go back indoors. And that's the inside detail, get it right way around. Not loads, but then you're not going to see loads. It's only a start set anyway, so I doubt they're going to worry about that much. So yeah, that's alright. On second one, near enough the same. Fuselage painted up a bit as well, again. Like I say, I lost patience a bit and just started painting. The wings, they're looking good. Like I say, you don't always need an airbrush to get a good finish, because you can see the light shining off that. And yeah, it's going to be a good finish when it's done. It might look a bit patchy now, but I've still got probably a month left building it or something. Really don't know. Finish it when I've got time to finish it. So yeah, there's the wings. I've already test fitted them to fuselage. Quite a good fit, to be honest. I can't see any issues with that. So again, nice one from Airfix Harrier. Horizontal stabilisers, again, I've got a fairly nice finish to them, maybe a bit shiny in places, but can't do anything about that. Yeah, they're nice. There's not much to say about them really, to be honest. They're just the usual stabs you get. I have painted the bottoms a bit, give them another coat when it's all together. I'll probably leave the paint on until it's all together now, because it's near enough ready for assembly. Fin, again, nice detail. Again, nice finish. Then that side, I've only done one coat of paint on each bit, so paint's covering well. Humbrol paints from God knows how many years ago. Here I've started the canopy in the windscreen. Dropped it on the floor. I've painted them black because if you're ever on the inside they usually are black. And then I'll put a coat over the top of the camo. Well, I've been told they're black anyway, I haven't been any fast yet. Maybe a couple, but obviously I'll leave the windscreen black, because there is one of these at the classic Air Force and I think the windscreen wiper is black, but I'm going there in a few days anyway, so I'll have a look, get some decent photos. So yeah, there's that bit. Obviously look inside, it'll be black that side, and then that side it'll be camo, so that's a good job there. The fan blades, ones that don't break on like the F-35, they look alright, but I did try to, as you can see, cut the middles out to give them a more of a deeper effect, but they started bending and stuff, so the bit that you can see there, obviously when the fuselage bits are on, you're not going to see it, but I'm going to put that bit on the top anyway so you don't see it when it's all ready for display. But they're fairly nice. I painted black in the middle of them and gunmetal on the outside. That bit's got to go in as well with the cockpit. The fuselage halves together. That's the main wheel well, I think, the sort of middle one I'd say. Air brake, that's painted up on the outside, not yet done the inside. The wheels, they're fairly nice, average Airfix ones. They've got weighted spots on them, so at least Airfix have gone through the trouble of doing that to please their customers again. So yeah, they're looking fairly nice. There's the bits for the exhausts, obviously like directing and venting out or something. There's the back of them, that's the front. The light's all falling here today, got to catch it in the right light. So yeah, there's them bits. There's the one of the gear bits, I don't know which one that is. Look that, I'll do that when I get to it. There we've got the stabiliser wheels, as I call them. the ones on the edges of the wings. Again, average Airfix ones. Got some nice detail in them, but I suppose you could put some more in there. But like I say, my kit's straight from the box. I don't usually modify them, maybe occasionally, as I do with my B-52, because it's such a big kit. I want to super detail it, but for a minute, all out the box. There's obviously the exhaust there. I'll give them another coat because they do look quite shabby, to be honest. I'm not happy with the finish on them at the moment, so I'll give them another coat. There's the other bits of the gear. I think that's probably the front. I think that's the front gear. Those two bits stick together. So look on that side. Obviously the flat bits go together. They are painted, but the paint's near enough grey with the spruce, so you can't really see it. Air intake outside bits. That's the official name for them, by the way. Yeah, again, usual detail, painted up a bit, look fairly nice. Have to paint the insides. But yeah, Airfix have so far done a good job on this kit. That sprue I've done nothing on, and that sprue nothing on for the minute. The paint's over here, you can't see them, but I'll just show. There's black, gunmetal. I did try with these paints, but I suppose once you look at the amount of painting you're going to do, a pot like that, which the colour isn't very accurate on, it's going to be worse than a pot like that, which, although old, the colour should still be the same. I think it is near enough, so I just generally keep these pots for doing bases. Just do a little diorama base for them. Yeah, if I ever find an old kit that is a bit spoilt and that, I'll grab these paints out and just get a brush and just dab it on everywhere. Get a bit of 163 green and 30 green and 150 green and just dab it all the way over and make it look like grass, yeah, whatever. So, yeah, that's that done for a minute. There's the Airfix brushes. Get them well used with this kit, because brushes I usually get aren't great quality. And actually they're good brushes for what technically is a free brush, so I'm happy with those brushes. But yeah, there's not much more to say about this kit at the moment. I suppose a couple of areas could be done a bit more. I know one problem I had, go back to the cockpit tub again, was here. The side walls didn't allow the fuselage to fit right, so that's a minor bit, shaved tiny amounts off. At the time, test fitted, shaved again, test fitted. So now it all fits together well. So that's on the floor as well. God, I'm not having a good day, am I? So yeah, yeah, that's pretty much the only fault with the kit so far. So well done to Airfix with these kits. They're really putting some effort into them. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.